So hey everybody, this was our third and final week of instruction in this class, and this week for technique, we focused on momentum and all of the ways that you can micromanage and create momentum. So we started with rotational and directional, and specifically in the context of our double underarm turn. So we have been doing our double underarm turn with just rotational momentum. And things that we added to that this time were the amount of tuck makes either rotation easy and better, happen better because of like more wind up, or it makes the other type of double underarm where you actually move like way harder. So if you tuck your partner so that your partner is basically facing you, really this is like a really great wind up to turn directly in place, but it kind of sucks if you want to do movement. So one of the things we said is that you should need to set up your double underarm with direction, with more of like a directional setup, and then you need to follow along as you do it. As a leader.
Because if I don't follow and keep like a constant distance between us, then it makes it much more difficult for Amanda. She has to kind of like, she would be unbalanced, off balance. Before that, we had done just like the straight send out.
Right. Yes, to differentiate like pure turning momentum from pure directional momentum. And so the straight send out, we'll do it that direction, was just 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And that was for the exercise we did. And
then we talked about different swing outs and how that requires different management of momentum, different directional momentum and rotational momentum. So we worked a little bit on the forward swing out, that forward release. Yeah, we worked quite a bit on that. So again, that looks like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we did 2 different exits from this, one where we just turn a little on 8 and just do our regular swivel into the next swing out, and the next where we do a cross. 5, 6, 7, 8. One really important thing for the leaders is that when you're setting this up on 5, when you're doing a forward swing out, you're going to bring the follower directly towards you. If you turn your body open while you're doing that, you will turn the follower. That's exactly what you want to do in a rotational swing out. But in a straight swing out, you can't have any of that. So you need to kind of step directly back, bring the follower right towards your body, and then release and pivot so that the follower can keep going as you get out of the way. If you do too little, you won't give any directional momentum, and then the follower will just stand there and you can just dance around her, and that's fine.
Yeah, we were considering doing that one in class, but we didn't have time.
Right. Yeah, the like, leave the follower there.
Sort of looks like this.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's one possibility. And then the other is that like we could even go even further than that and just leave the follower there, and the leader could just back up in the same direction. They're like, just kidding, swing out. Like, oh, we're here, we're doing a swing out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Never mind. Right?
Yeah.
And all of those are just like different ways of manipulating momentum. Our big takeaway from this that we want you guys to really be thinking about is that right now, a lot of the ways that you're manipulating momentum are by default. They're just happening because of however you happened to learn the move and have been executing it up until now, and they're not as intentional as they could be. So we really just want you to, like, if you over-rotate something, it's because you wanted to. Or if you do a forward swing out, it's because that was your intention. Or if you rotate it, it's because that was your intention and not because it's just sort of like
your default.
Your default.
Vanilla,
yeah, exactly.
So, thank you. Sorry that we only had 3 weeks this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, those fires. Thanksgiving.
But we'll have 3 weeks in December, so join us again.
Yes.